Hello, I am FerrousPilot, and today we're going to be playing some more Pillars of Eternity. Last time around, we were here at the Leaden Key's secret underground base, and we found out that you need a mask to go inside, but we can't wear one, because our main character is Godlike, and Godlikes are not allowed to wear masks. So instead, we're going to have to charge in like a bunch of crazy human beings. Also, what is this scroll of rolling flame? How about we give it... Why does it say it requires 4 lore in red, but Kana has 4 lore, so why can't he use it? I would give it to Durance. He's got flame. And we've got more spells here that we could give to people, but they're not that important, I don't think. You hear murmurs and chants on the other side of the door. Don the hood and mask. Oh, I can don it now? Okay, cool. You pull the hood over your head, they fit, but just barely. Yes! I was hoping... Okay, I'm actually kind of mad, actually, because... I was hoping it wouldn't allow you to put on the hood because you're a godlike. The fact that it barely fits and then now they're just like, well, you can do the rest of the quest normally. It's kind of a cop out, I feel, but that's okay. It's okay. Let's continue into the chamber alone. You open the door and stride into the chamber. Shrouded woman. Several shrouded figures are lined up across from a hooded woman. The figure at the head of the line approaches her, and the woman places her outstretched hand in the stranger's forehead. They stand in silent communion as you look on. A few moments later, the stranger steps aside and resumes his place in the circle around the statue. The woman turns towards you. She does a double take at your ill-fitting hood. You are late, attendant. Even though her face is concealed, you can sense her rage in her dangerously low voice and the sudden silence of the others in the chamber.
I've been waiting on your reports. Quickly now, state your name and purpose.
Yeah, she's doing the same mental communication thing with us. My name belonged to the gods and my hand to their service.
What company do you seek?
So we didn't need to write this down at all. Is that an offer?
Tell me of your labors.
Oh, man. Okay.
How do we know your purpose? And how is your oath guarded?
It is sealed by the Leaden Key.
Welcome, attendant. Tell me of your exploits.
I hadn't practiced this far ahead. In your mind, you see a building, magnificent with trellises and tiles, and located on a pristine boulevard. The wealthy and learned stroll in and out, trading knowledge and coin.
Does he wait still?
Wait, what? It also houses misery and madness. Somewhere within its rotten core sits a man, his hair matted but his eyes alert. He watches and waits, a prisoner by choice. The Acolyte's question echoes in your mind. Sits a man with his hair matted but his eyes alert. I don't know. But I feel like I don't know is such a non-committal. Let's just say yes.
Did they arrive?
The Acolyte's vision takes you out of Defiance Bay and to a town in the wilderness with a watermill. A sign on one of the paths reads Durford. Several figures huddle together, shrouded in cloaks and hoods. An image of ruin suddenly looms to your mind. 2 skeletal effigies flank a cleft in the mountainside. Yes.
Your information shall be relayed.
What?
Now, for your next task.
Okay. The ruins fade from your mind, and in their place is a palimpsest of a neighborhood. Really? Palimpsest? Okay. Thank you, Obsidian, for increasing my vocabulary today. I'm going to have to look that up. Run-down estates are cobbled around a cemetery and an ancient tower. Savage shapes prowl the streets, and in the tower a man hunches over a strange mechanism. You can't see him clearly, but there's something unnatural about him.
Stop him. And above all, don't let him meet her.
You see a woman with a deathly pale with a scar over her heart. Okay. The Acolyte shows you a door at the base of the tower, a seemingly impenetrable slab of stone and copper, but then she shows you the invisible split between the perfectly matched halves, and you understand how the copper veins convert a command into action. The command comes to your mind, a surprising familiarity about it. You know how to open the door. Actually, I'm here to stay. No, let's just do it. No, I don't have any questions. I'm going to leave now, because I don't want you to murder me. But first, is there anything we can thieve? Also, this is my dog, by the way. Where'd you go? Yeah, this is my dog, by the way. Wow, we're getting a lot of quests and stuff, so that's cool. Let's go. Seriously? Journal? Are you gonna cool it for a second? Okay, thanks. No, not cat and mouse. Through Death's Gate. Acolyte's vision showed me mysterious ruins somewhere outside of Durford. The Leaden Key has sent operatives to find the site, though their purpose is unknown to me. Undying Heritage. Acolyte showed me a vision of an ancient tower in derelict district of Defiance Bay. There was a strange man in the tower working on some kind of machine. I also saw a woman with a scar over her heart. I don't know where she is, but I suspect that she holds the key to whatever happened there. Find the tower. Okay. I'll do that at some point. Asking would be the best place to start, perhaps among the patrolling justiciars who know this city well. The man who waits. Find the place of misery and madness. I need to find this agent and discover his or her plan to see if it has any clues to finding the man I'm searching for. An agent in a place of misery and madness. A wealthy neighborhood that also housed the misery and madness. There's someone waiting there, a prisoner by choice. Okay. So we're still in Defiance Bay. Damn, son. That's all I gotta say. Let's... I don't know if they can see us.
Keeping an eye out.
I don't think they can. Let's just go. Nicely done. Okay. What? Didn't we need to go into the Temple of Woedica? What happened to that? I guess that's over. We don't need to do that anymore. We just need to do like 3 more quests. Each time you defeat a quest in Pillars of Eternity, 3 more shall take its place. Also, me writing down all those answers the last episode, that was totally unnecessary. I knew it was going to happen because this is a modern game and modern games do that regularly. Also, let me check just one thing real quick. Okay, we're about 7 minutes in. What happened was I forgot to set my timer, and now it's like overflowing from last time, so I'm like, what the heck is going on? Let's get started. Alright, so we got 23 minutes to play some more Pillars of Eternity. I'm pretty happy about that, and I hope you are too. But first, we've got to find the exit to this place. It's over there. It's over there. It's going to take a little while for us to get there, unfortunately. It's kind of far away. Where are you guys? Seriously? Are you not going to... There we are. Okay. And it does help if you zoom... Like, you don't zoom in, but you scroll over to where your characters are. It feels like you're making more progress than if you wait for the little pointer thing to show up. Let's go. And we also need to do that other quest for that dude from the Catacombs. That sucks. I wish we could have just killed him like we took that other dude prisoner. I'm sorry about calling them other dudes, sorry. Like we took Aeon prisoner, I wish we could take that animancer as well prisoner. We should just take everybody prisoner. I want everybody to be my prisoner. It's like Pokemon, you gotta catch them all, right? What was the quest called? Travel to Brackenberry Sanitarium, and we gotta find Modred. Okay. Let's just go this way. It's probably faster. And oh yeah, we rested in the dungeon, or not the dungeon. What was it called? We rested in the exit was right there. Why did I come up all the way here? We rested in the Catacombs, which was a dungeon. I'm sorry, I'm not great at being eloquent, I suppose. Wait, was this not the exit? No, this was the exit, but it's close by, so we were in the right area. A right general vicinity of things. So it was in Brackenberry. And in Brackenberry, we can find Modred, who is the enemy of... I still can't remember his name. But the old man over in Copper Lane asked us to do something. And first of all, let's just talk to this Justiciar. Because... Where are the mad kept in Defiance Bay Sanitarium? Brackenberry Sanitarium! Cool! And I'm looking for a neighborhood with a tower. It's near a cemetery. Best you stop looking then. The place you want is Heritage Hill. Okay, I've already been there. So, yeah. Sorry about that. Best you stop looking after I've already fixed all of the problems in Heritage Hill. Cool. The Sanitarium. We're going to the Sanitarium anyways. Right, so... That's good. We can do 2 quests in 1 stone, so to speak. Nice water effect they've got going on there. Anyways, let's go to the Sanitarium. We need to find Modred. And we need to find the guy who is a prisoner of his own volition. Now, I don't remember about all the people we looked for in the Sanitarium, so it's going to take a little time. Helig's research from Modred's laboratory. Where is Modred's laboratory? Looking for an animancer named Modred. Modred, of course. You will find him downstairs in the first room on the right. Farewell. How do I get downstairs? Look, I need all of the help that I can get. We should have just kept Aorn as our prisoner and then had him do, like, just do all of the mapping for us. And also probably the speaking for me, considering that I'm not even able to express my thoughts in any kind of eloquent fashion. I was going to say eloquent fashion. That's terrible. What's up, Modred?
Hello.
Does the name Helig mean anything to you? Helig, he was, a colleague of mine. He was primarily a necromancer, but he was involved in animancy, too. He worked up the... Is there really a difference between necromancy and animancy? Is this one of those things where you're like, well, I study molecular biology, which is slightly different from the biology of molecules. He worked at the Sanitarium for several years. I dare say everyone here has heard of him. He left his post recently. I believe he was seeking new opportunities in the Vylian republics. The advances they're making in animancy are really quite remarkable. Surely you've heard. Perhaps you haven't. Do you know a woman named Rowena? No, I don't get around the Sanitarium much. About Helig. As I said, he no longer works here. I've heard it differently? No, he doesn't work here, that's true. Just what are you insinuating? If this was your idea of a joke, it's a very poor taste. Let's just crack our knuckles. I insinuate nothing. Subtlety isn't my style. You wouldn't. I usually do. Wait, there's no need for that. Man, I love the threaten options in this game. They're hilarious. I confess it, I killed that beast because no one else had the spine for it. He was a madman. Years of perverse experiments. Yeah, like you're an animancer. Of course you have perverse experiments. That's like by definition your nature. Twisting healthy souls, torturing damaged souls, and for what? He flayed the essence from the Glanfathan indigents for his amusements. Indigenous peoples of Glanfatha? Is that a place? Of the Angwithan ruins? Angwithia? Look, I have no idea what's going on. If the public had known half of his deeds, they'd have razed this place to the ground. He used the Sanitarium to disguise his own sick proclivities. He brought shame on us all and put the entire discipline at risk. I regret nothing. And now you know the whole grisly story. Helig's soul returned to his corpse through sinister magic. He wants revenge. No doubt. But now you understand why I killed him, why someone had to. If he sent you, I can only hope I can convince you to return and slay him once and for all. Helig says you stole his grimoire from him? Modred brow furrows. His grimoire? What has this madman been telling you? He said you kept it in that trunk over there. You've been misled. There's no grimoire here, and Helig never intended you to find one. That wretched thing has an insatiable hunger for blood. Thank you for denying him. I hope I can convince you now to return and slay him once and for all. He has something I need. I don't know what he's promised you, but he's already lied to you about the grimoire. I don't have it. If what I've told you about that evil, deceitful man hasn't swayed you, I don't know what else to say. Trust him at your own peril. What does it say? You can confess to killing him, or I could return to the Catacombs and finish what Modred started. I mean, I don't want to go back to the Catacombs yet, so let's just open it. Let's just open it. You'll need to find the key. I have the key. This guy took the key from me? Can I have the key back? Oh, man, he took the key. I can't do it now. What is going on here? Aorn, yeah, that's fine. He took the key, though. I can't do it. Examine the trunk. Open the trunk. Leave the trunk. Dang. That sucks. Do I not have the key anymore? Hold on. I should have the key. That's the lighthouse tower key. Gleaming silver key. I have no clue what's going on right now. That's so bad. It's okay. Look, we'll do the other quests that we have for the main storyline. We can do that. And then we can go back to the catacombs and brutally murder Helig. And that's going to be it. Because the guy took our key. I was going to help you, Helig, but he took the key. And I'm not going to run any further than I need to. That's also why I was going to help Helig, because I don't know if it's going to involve more running. But you know what? As I always say, RPGs are ultimately about killing people. So let's kill them real quick. Wait, I do need to go back into the Sanitarium, because the other quest is also in the Sanitarium. I don't know where my mind is going right now, but it's bad. I'm losing my marbles, you know?
Welcome.
You may have a member of the Leaden Key in your midst. Elthamor groans and the stone around him shudders. I could have done without hearing that today. Many have their intrusions been into our affairs. Of course, one can seldom be certain whether they've meddled or whether calamity has struck on its own. But a few of their less skilled infiltrators have been exposed from time to time. They are a perpetual nuisance. Once again, I am reminded of how envious I am of your gifts. I suspect they would be of some use in verifying one's identity. You are at odds with the Leaden Key as well, I take it. They are up to something, and I'm trying... Well, how about I say they are trying to kill me? They're always up to something. Of that you may rest assured. If their plots have come to involve you, you have my sympathies. Do you have some idea who this person might be? I suspect it's a patient. Well, very well. In that case, I would recommend you to speak first with the resident animancers. They have frequent interactions with both patients and colleagues. You'll find them up here or in the offices downstairs. You will report anything suspicious to me immediately. This is my only request. Farewell. Okay. Let's question them. Okay, we can't question... I'm guessing he's talking about questioning the named people. Not Verna. Not Verna because she's terrible, but okay. I like how this guy is supposed to be the head warden, but he acts like some kind of secretary. It's fucking hilarious. Alright, Odmer.
Good day to you.
Have you come to sit in? Has anything unusual that's been happening around here? Definitely not up here. We can't be scaring off visitors and potential clients, you know. Downstairs is where the more esoteric research is done. I check with the animancers there. Okay. Downstairs. We can go back and talk to Modred about it. He might know. Everything revolves around Modred. Come on, game. How long are you going to take to load? Like, what's the point of having a computer that has a graphics card in it if you're not going to load the graphics? I understand, by the way, that the graphics card is not what is responsible for loading times on a computer. Okay, let's talk to Belisage. Hello, Belisage. Are you the animancer who's been buying relics from Imitil? What does this have anything to do with anything? No? Okay, bye. I need to find a patient who's, like, insane. It's you, Ripley.
Welcome.
Oh my, you startled me. Are you supposed to be in here? I am investigating suspicious activity from the Sanitarium. Oh, I'm just Master Azo's student. He'd know more about that, but he's in the middle of busy with some patients. You won't be able to see him until he comes out from the patient ward. How do I get into the patient ward? Only Master Azo has access. I guess Head Warden Ethelmore does too, but he's, a statue. Is Azo busy with the patients, or is he running some kind of experiment? I'm just an assistant. It's not my place to gossip. I'm sorry. Bye. We can talk to Ethelmore about Azo. There's a lot of running back and forth, I have to admit. Much more than I normally enjoy doing, but I suppose it's all in the same building.
You must gather your party.
Really? I must gather my party before venturing forth? Come on, guys. But I know it's in the same building, but there's a loading screen in between, which is a problem, right? It might as well not be in the same building at that point.
Hail, traveler.
Cade Minazzo is running experiments on the patients here. Experiments? Cade Minazzo is in charge of patient welfare now. He's not authorized to run any more experiments. I am disappointed in Cademan. I hoped he would be the one to guide your inquiry. He'll be in his office or in the patient wards. I'm granting you immediate access so you can find him. No doubt you will wish to speak to him further on the matter. And I, for one, am curious as to what he might have to say. Tread carefully in the wards. There are a few dangerous cases. I would ask that you also do your best not to agitate the patients. They have enough troubles as it is. Alright, I'm gonna agitate the fuck out of these patients and just, screw up their minds. Not because I have anything against people with mental illnesses, by the way. That's not what I'm trying to say here. I just think, some of the responses that Obsidian's writers have come up with might be hilarious and too much of an opportunity for me to pass by. Let's go and assign somebody to an adventure. I forgot. I don't know who has a higher level, but we can alternate between Aloth and Sharknado, so let's go. I don't know how much it matters either, but who cares? It's not worth thinking about. Head Warden says you can go and be careful there. How did he transmit his thoughts to you? Is he a Cipher or something? Must have spent all their copper on the upstairs. Ha! 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 It's funny because the patient's words look terrible. Let's talk to Frail. A curved spine twists this woman's postures forward, her greasy hair draped over her large eyes like vines. She smiles at you. You must be visiting someone. Then noting your appearance, she adds, a friendly visit, I hope. Do you know about this animancer Azo? Oh, I like him very much. Many animancers could care less about their patients. Look at us like vermin for their experiments, but Master Azo treats us like humans, even the very sick. You can tell he does this to help people. He's helped me understand a great deal about myself. I know he's done the same for others. It's too bad what they did to him. He hides it well, but I know he's still affected by it. What happened to Azo? I don't like to talk about it, but there was an incident. He was said to be one of the brightest in Durwood. That was his reputation here, and that was what brought me to seek treatment. People say it was his ego that drove him to try and solve the legacy. But that's hogwash. Even if he was a bit of a showman, he loves his homeland. He thought he could help. He wasn't one to speak of his work, suspected his colleagues might have tried to steal it, but he told me once that he had figured out a way to create a soul. Not a soul exactly, mind you. How did he put it? A proxy, I think he called it. Had some machine that drew energy out of the very ether. Can you imagine? The point is, it was going to help with the legacy. It was going to make Hollowborn into something easier to love and care for. Gods know that's something we need. Do you know what they call those empty little babies in Andra's gift? If you could just finish what you were saying. Anyways, Monster Azo had a scheduled a public demonstration of his work in Copperlane. He was so excited, and the next day he was locked in his office, turning away visitors, I heard, and he stopped seeing patients. I don't exactly know what happened, and I don't have the heart to ask him, but I'm glad they're letting him treat people again. Do you know where I might find Azo? I think I've seen him around, blah blah. Have you checked the laboratory? Okay. Have any of the patients here been acting unusually? Well, there is Bataxia, who relives a murder she committed more than 5 lifetimes ago. Hey, it happens to me too! There's somebody else. Idleman, who they say only has half a soul, and who was found collecting the faces of others before he believed his own to be a false one. Because he believed his own to be a false one. Graham, he speaks in a language no one understands. And wails at night, is crying at night and not having a language that is shared by other people around you really enough to put you in a mental ward? Different from their normal behavior, I mean. Well, yes, I suppose, but nothing they didn't volunteer for. Master Azo lets us know that a number of patients in the North Ward have volunteered for new therapy and would be escorted to his laboratory to receive treatment. The North Ward is our most troubled cases. I'm glad some of them have chosen to get help. It seems to me it's gotten quieter over there since it started. How would I be able to visit the North Ward? They like to keep them separate. I don't know I've ever seen the guards allow a visitor, just Master Azo. You might ask him, he's very sympathetic. Why are you in here? I don't want to say, you'll think less of me. You can tell me I'm going crazy too. Look, I wouldn't worry about that. These last few years haven't been kind to me. They haven't been kind to anyone, really. I try not to think of it as personal. I lost my husband and both boys in the Saints' War. My daughter, the legacy, took her before she was ever mine. I made do, what else can you do? I moved to a tiny place in Andra's gift, but got by mending clothes on kindness of strangers when I had to. But I was surviving and the gods were watching over me. I could live with that. One day a noblewoman comes in with this fancy gown wanting to be fixed. Gorgeous thing, gorgeous shade of blue, blah, 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 blah. I had what they call an awakening. I remembered being a noblewoman myself in another life. People doting over me, men doting over me, me! The best food, the most beautiful home, all the things you would never dare to dream of. They were all mine. It was poison knowing that. And all those things that I'll never have in this life, that I've already had. They blah, 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 blah. My food started to taste rotten. I stopped being able to sleep in my own bed. So I came here. It was that or break into an estate and start ordering servants around. It seemed like such a silly thing to worry about. You don't have to tell me, but I can't get past it and I start to wonder. Did the gods choose this life for me? And if so, what terrible thing must I have done to deserve it? Maybe you'll go there again this one day, not in this life, then another. Then another. Maybe the gods take offense to your overindulgence. You had it right before. There's nothing to do but live with it. Alright, let's go. We have to interview Graham in the North Ward. Yeah, I could tell he was the one who was faking, because everybody else had like a serious issue, and this is just, he doesn't speak the same language as us. Which is, you know, not really something that you should put somebody in a mental institution for. It's just my opinion. What do these flesh constructs do? No visitors. How's it going, buddy? Construct turns its head towards you and watches warily. I don't know if it's going to attack me if I go there, so I'm not going to go there just yet. This guy did say no visitors. Northward restricted, okay. I don't think this guy's going to get too mad. Yeah, he's okay. Yeah, he's cool with it. He's just like, okay, whatevs. Do whatever you want. They're just sort of guarding the place, right? They're not too mad about anything. Lockpicks are nice to have. Wow, there's another guard. It's nice to see a human being at least. I could loot that barrel, but I don't think it's necessary. Let's talk to this guy. Keep your distance. Wick's in the cell that back there. We've had incidents when people got too close. So I cannot open this door. Is what you mean to tell me. Okay. Well, let's at least go to this guy's office and talk to him. Where are you at, son? He's not here. Take his money. And do not want history books. Take the money again. This guy's not here. What the heck is going on? Do we need to go and talk to the headmaster? What's his face again? Cade Manazzo is the only one with access to the North Ward. And something like that. Graham is the jerk who seems to be the Leaden Key guy. Or maybe Azo is the guy who seems to be the Leaden Key guy. Could be Azo, actually. That's possible. It's another guard. Seriously, where is it? Where is the dude? Salt? That's sugar. Wow, real? Oh, okay, no, that's a heating thing. I thought it was a sewer, and I was like, they keep them in pretty bad conditions. Let's just open this. Unlocking this will require the proper key. Seriously, where is this jerk? Where is he in his office? Where is the experiments room? Maybe he's in here? No? I have no clue. Can't open that door. And he's not in his office. Hold on a second. Cade Manazzo is the only one with access to the North Ward. Maybe, do we gotta go and talk to the statue again? Let's do it. I don't like going through this extra load screen, but if we gotta, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Right? It's necessary, and we shall do it. And if he could give us access to the North Ward, that would be nice. He probably can't. I feel like his role in this mission is over, but let's just hope. No, he cannot help us. Dang. Dang it. Okay, come on, Journo. Graham doesn't seem to be volunteering for the experiments. Graham might be able to shed light on whether Azo... Yeah, but North Ward is only accessible by Azo. Do I just need to go and find the key somehow? Oh, maybe his apprentice that we talked to, maybe she has the key. So we could talk to her. And she might be able to give us something useful. So let's do that. And what is this opening here that seems like very strange? Oh, that's another... Okay, look. Forget the apprentice. We forgot to explore this entire area, so it's probably over there, now that I think about it. And Raven Wing, what the heck? Sounds pretty cool. Coordinating. What does that mean? Coordinating +4 accuracy when attacking the same target as an ally. More damaging. DR reduction is 3 DR bypass. Hold on a second. This is very relevant to our interests here. Let's compare this with Shame or Glory. 15 to 21. It's +10. That's only when below 50% HP, but +4 accuracy. And does this not have DR reduction? I don't think it does. I don't think it has DR reduction. Raven Wing has DR bypass. Well, I don't know how useful DR bypass really is, but, it could be useful. +4 accuracy when attacking. And a lot more damaging. It's got 18 to 26 damage versus, the basic 15 to 21 that this has. And it's got +3 accuracy versus +10. This one's got +10 accuracy to a target attacking the same... to an ally attacking the same target. That's actually really good, and I'm going to keep that. And Blade Golan. Again, we're going to take it. I'm glad he didn't see. Throw this shit in the stash here. How is this in comparison to what you have equipped? It is less good in almost every way, but breakout, stun duration, and no stunning. Okay, not that great. Just bad in general. Okay. That's fine. Let's talk. Maybe we talk next episode? Yeah, let's talk next episode. Let's do that. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.